Hey everyone, it's Anna, and today we're tackling a question that's been plaguing car buyers for years. Sedan or SUV? You walk into a dealership, maybe you've got a trade-in, maybe you don't, and suddenly you're faced with a choice, two distinct paths in the automotive world. On one hand, you've got these sleek, stylish sedans zipping around, easy to park, fuel efficient. But then there's the allure of the SUVs, these behemoths of the road, commanding attention, offering that extra space for, well, everything. So how do you decide? It's not just about what looks cool in the parking lot, it's about understanding the core differences and figuring out which one actually fits your life, your needs, your budget. Stick around, because in this video we're diving deep into the pros and cons of each. Alright, let's talk fuel economy, because nobody enjoys frequent trips to the gas station. Sedans, thanks to their smaller size and generally smaller engines, often take the crown in this department. They're like the marathon runners of the car world, sipping fuel and going the distance. You'll find a lot of sedans rocking those efficient four-cylinder engines, maybe a V6 if you're feeling a bit spicy, but overall, they're designed with fuel savings in mind. Now, don't think SUVs are all gas guzzlers. The game has changed. We've got SUVs with turbochargers, hybrid systems, even fully electric models hitting the market. So while an SUV might not match the MPG of its sedan counterpart exactly, there are plenty of fuel-efficient options out there. If you're really conscious about fuel costs, you might lean towards a sedan, but if you need the space and versatility of an SUV, don't worry, you can still find one that won't drain your wallet every time you hit the pump. Let's be real, nobody wants to feel every bump and pothole on the road. Sedans, with their lower ground clearance, are built for a smooth, comfortable ride on paved roads. Think of them as gliding effortlessly on a freshly paved highway. But here's the catch, that lower stance means you might scrape the bottom on those pesky speed bumps or venturing too far off the beaten path. SUVs, on the other hand, are like the adventurers, ready to tackle whatever terrain you throw at them. They've got that higher ground clearance, beefier suspension systems, and some even come with off-road specific features like hill descent control and specialized tires. If you're planning on doing some serious off-roading, an SUV is the way to go. But even if your off-roading adventures are limited to navigating the occasional pothole-ridden city street, that extra ground clearance can provide some peace of mind. Now, let's talk about how these vehicles actually feel behind the wheel. Sedans, with their smaller footprint, are nimble and easy to maneuver, especially in tight city streets. Parallel parking? No problem. Zipping through traffic? You got this. They're like the compact athletes of the car world, agile and responsive. SUVs, while not exactly sluggish, can feel a bit more cumbersome in tight spaces. You'll need a bit more room to maneuver, and parking can be a bit more of a challenge, especially in crowded urban environments. But, and this is a big but, SUVs offer a different kind of capability. They're the workhorses, the adventure buddies, ready to haul your gear, your friends, your family, and maybe even a small boat. If you need a vehicle that can handle weekend getaways, tow a trailer, or just provide that extra space for all your stuff, an SUV might be the better choice. Okay, let's talk safety, because at the end of the day, that's what matters most. Now, you might think bigger cars safer, right? And while it's true that SUVs with their larger size and weight can offer a certain level of protection in a crash, don't discount sedans just yet. Both sedans and SUVs these days are packed with safety features. We're talking airbags galore, anti-lock brakes, traction control, blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning, you name it. And the safety ratings for both types of vehicles have drastically improved over the years. The truth is, no matter what you drive, the best safety feature is a responsible and alert driver. Buckle up, pay attention to the road, and don't text and drive. Alright, let's be honest. We all want a comfortable ride, right? Sedans are known for their smooth, car-like ride. They're designed to absorb bumps in the road, and they generally offer a quieter cabin experience. Think of them as the luxury sedans of the car world, prioritizing a comfortable and refined ride. SUVs, on the other hand, tend to have a more truck-like feel. You're sitting higher up, which can provide a commanding view of the road, but you might also feel more of the bumps and dips. Now, that's not to say SUVs are uncomfortable. Many modern SUVs offer a surprisingly smooth ride, especially those with advanced suspension systems. But if you prioritize a buttery smooth ride above all else, a sedan might be the way to go. Okay, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, money. Generally speaking, sedans tend to be more affordable than their SUV counterparts. This is due in part to their smaller size, which means they require less materials to build. They're also typically cheaper to insure and maintain. Now, don't think you have to break the bank to get behind the wheel of an SUV. There are plenty of affordable SUV options out there, especially in the compact and subcompact categories. But if you're on a tight budget and looking for the most bang for your buck, a sedan is probably the more financially responsible choice. For those with families, the age-old question arises: sedan or SUV? Now, sedans can certainly work for smaller families, especially those with young children. They offer decent backseat space and can comfortably accommodate a couple of car seats. However, if you've got a larger brood, or if you frequently find yourself hauling around strollers, sports equipment, and enough groceries to feed a small army, an SUV becomes the more practical choice. SUVs offer that extra space, both for passengers and cargo, that sedans just can't match. Plus, many SUVs come equipped with family-friendly features like rear seat entertainment systems, multiple USB ports, and even built-in vacuum cleaners to tackle those inevitable cracker crumbs and goldfish spills. So there you have it, a deep dive into the world of sedans and SUVs. As you can see, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. The best vehicle for you depends on your individual needs, your lifestyle, and of course your budget. If you prioritize fuel efficiency, a nimble driving experience, and affordability, a sedan might be the perfect fit. But if you need space, versatility, and that go-anywhere capability, an SUV could be your ideal match. Ultimately, the decision is yours. Take some time, do your research, test drive a few different models, and most importantly, choose the vehicle that best fits your life and makes you excited to hit the road. Thanks for watching.